Before you start solving your cube, there's a few important things to know. The first is where the colors are on the cube. So each color is opposite of another color. So white is opposite of yellow, red is opposite of orange, and green is opposite of blue, and vice versa. Another important thing to know for the tutorial is to always hold it in the positioning that it is in the video so that when you do the algorithms, you are doing them on the correct side of the cube. Let's start on our first step. To get the white cross, there's 5 positions where your white middle pieces could be, and I'm going to show all 5 of those positions, and when you're solving you can look at where your cube is and then go in the video where I go over how to get it into its spot. When you have one on the side, so there's white and it's on the side right here in between the 2 middles, it's very easy, especially when it's the first one to go up. You can just flip it up, but it needs to be lined up right here, so you can just turn it so that it's now lined up. When it is not the first one to be up, so you can't just flip it up, flip it down to the bottom and then line it up, and then you just flip it up. The next spot that it could be is on the very bottom, so on the opposite side, on yellow. And this one is very easy to get into. All you do is line up these. So I'm going to line it up with orange right there, and then you just flip it around just like that. So that's when it's on the bottom. When you have one that is in the bottom row, right, that, you're going to look at the bottom color, whatever color it is, and you're going to line it up so it's lined up. And then you're going to do to the right or to the left, flip it up, and then take that and just flip it that way. So now it's lined up. The next position that it could be in is on the top across. And all you do for that is you can either, if the color's right here, you could just turn it, line it up, or put it here. Or you could just flip it to the bottom, move it underneath the color that it matches up with, put it to the right, put it up, and then just flip this up. So now it's there. Let's start on step number 2. And in step number 2, there is 3 positions that your corners could be in that we're trying to put in. The first position that they could be in is at the bottom, like this. So they're on the bottom row. And all you have to do is line up the colors. So we're going to line up whatever color this is with its center color. So you're going to turn it till it's lined up, like this. What you're going to do is you're going to hold it facing towards you. And you're going to push it away from wherever it needs to go. So if it needs to go up here, I'm going to push it this way. And then down. And then put it up. And then you just flip it both up. When doing that, you do not want to turn it this way, because then it will mess up the rotation. So make sure that you turn it away from the one that you're bringing down. The next position is when white is on the opposite side. And what we're going to do is we're going to want to put this above one that isn't already in place. So right here we have a white that's already in place. So we're going to turn it until this is above one that is not already filled. And what we're going to do is we're going to go up and then go over 2 and then put that one back. So now we've moved this to the bottom row, and so we can do the same thing we did on the last one and line up these pieces like this. Push it away from what you're going to pull down, push back, and then put it up. So now that one's in the right spot. The final position is when the piece is up in this top right corner. Whether the white is actually part of the white or if it's facing off, Either way, it is not in the right spot, and what we're going to do is we're going to put it back down. So we're going to put it down and then over and bring it up. And then it will be on the bottom row or on the bottom, and you can do the same algorithms that we just did. And you'll line it up, push it away, bring it down, push it back, and put it up. Using those algorithms, you should be able to search your cube, look at what position your white corners are in, and then put them in the right spot using those algorithms. Now let's start on step number 3. And step number 3 is completing this second layer so that everything is in the correct spot. And for this, there is only 2 positions that your middles could be in. What you're going to want to do is look at your cube, and you're going to want to find middle pieces that do not have the color yellow, since yellow is the opposite bottom color. And you're going to want to find them and line them up. This is the first position that they could be on the bottom row. You're going to line it up with its color, whatever color it is, line it up. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at the bottom color, and you're going to find which side the bottom color is on. In our case, it's on this side. And you're going to put this one away from the bottom color, bring this side down, then bring this piece back, line it up again, and then flip these 2 up. And now if you look, these are now connected. And then you're going to do what we were doing earlier to put the corners away, and you're going to push it away, put it down, bring it back, and push it up. And now these are connected. And you're going to continue to do that for any ones on the bottom. The second position that your middles could be in is in this, where it's in the right spot, but it isn't lined up. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to put a random piece in. So we're going to do that algorithm. It doesn't matter which way you push it, but we're going to do that same algorithm as in the first place and put this yellow piece back right there. And then we're going to find the piece that was in the wrong spot, line it up, push it away, bring it down, push it back, flip it up, see if it's lined up, and then we're just going to put it back into its spot. And that is what you do when it's in the wrong spot. So, by looking at your cube and seeing where all of your pieces were, you should have been able to put them into the correct spots using those 2 algorithms of the 2 different positions. And if you After you've completed this second layer, your bottom yellow layer could have any amount of yellow on it. And what we're going for is making the yellow cross right there. And to make that, you're going to do the same algorithm multiple times until you have that. And that algorithm is front, right, bring the top over, and then pull that down and do the top to the right once. Push this side up. Then bring this piece back to where it goes. Bring the 2 down, and then bring the 3 down. And you're going to do that as many times as it takes till you get to the cross. But once you have done it and you get to having a line like this, if you haven't already gotten the cross, you're going to flip and you're going to hold the line like this, and you're going to do it from that position. And you should be able to get your cross. And that is the end of step 4. So after you finish and make your cross, the bottoms usually aren't all aligned. Sometimes you're lucky and they are, but for the most part they're not. And there's two different positions that your alignment could be in. In this case, we have two aligned next to each other. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to hold one of them away from us and one of them to our left. And we're going to do this algorithm. Going to go up with the right side, over to the left twice, bring right side down, over to right once, right side up, and then over to the left once again, and then bring everything down and do one turn over. The other position that they could be in is opposite of each other. And when they're opposite, you're going to want to hold one towards you and then one away from you. And you're going to do that same turn. Up with the right, over to the left twice, down, over to the left once, up with the right, and then over and down. And then you should have these two pieces now next to each other. And what you're going to do is the same thing on the first one is you're going to hold one away and one to the left. And you're going to do it one more time. And then all of your middles should be lined up. Step number 6 is putting all of your yellow corners in the right spot. And this doesn't necessarily mean that the yellow side is up. This means that it is in the right spot. So in this case, yellow, blue, orange, it is in the right spot. And orange, green, yellow is in the right spot. And you will either have none in the right spot or you have one or all correct in the right spot. If you have all correct, then you can skip this step. But if you have one correct, put that in the top right corner, like this. If there's none correct, then put any random one in the top right corner. And you're going to do this algorithm. Left side up, push it to the left. Right side up, push it to the right. Bring the left side down, right side over, and then right side down. And you're going to turn it so that the middles align. And you're going to look around your cube and see if your corners are now all in the right spot. And in my case, they aren't, but they might be right. And if they are not, you're just going to do that same algorithm again and again until they are. The last step to solving a Rubik's Cube is finishing the yellow layer. And you are going to do this algorithm. Right up, over twice, right down, over once, up, over again, and bring it down. And you're going to do that same thing with the left side. Over twice, bring it down, over once, up, and over. And you're going to continue to do this same algorithm until your yellow looks like this. If you get stuck, switch the cube and do it again. Once you have this design, you will either have to do that algorithm once or twice more. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold it in this direction. So the point is going to the right. And you're going to do that same algorithm. If your yellow is facing you, then you have to do it twice. If your yellow is facing that way, then you only have to do it once. And now your cube is solved. If you get stuck, switch the cube to the left or the right and do that algorithm again. Once you have this design, you will either have to do that algorithm once or twice more. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hold it in this direction. So the point is going to the right. And you're going to do that same algorithm. If your yellow is facing you, then you have to do it twice. If your yellow is facing that way, then you only have to do it once. And now your cube is solved.